championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Warren. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. A huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that previous play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Allen. The ball is picked off. It's a short return. They bring it down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Well, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Movement here from the tight end. And here's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just of quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And the single back takes the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The quick throw out left, complete. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll try the right side on the toss. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
And the field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap,
The hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Pitch to the back. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Gain makes it second and medium. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Boy, snap to the back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way, can they stop him? Moving right through the contact. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Of course, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The Sooners come to the line with first and goal. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him down out near the 40.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Aller. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Here we go.
And he drops back in the gun. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pop over the middle. It's Warren. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Ready up.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. And he scores. Touchdown, Penn State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's done a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this
this game.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hope for defense and get a quick stop. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. And the Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
And the offensive coordinator told us before the game, they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. They couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will call timeout here. The age-old practice of trying to ice the kicker. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is short, and now he's going to try to make something happen here. We're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown on that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 45, and that's good for the first down. The running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a...
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
They're trying to run it with the option. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. The play fake, he'll look to throw it, looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Sooners will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackle at the 28, this offense threatening now another first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. He's going to hand this off. Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially. You can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Takes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay,
5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now.
Here we go.
Looking downfield, it's Allen. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Belly stutter. Set.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Running through the tackle. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Makes the catch. It's Wallace. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the Nittany Lions pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back. Throwing for his running back. With the catch, it's Smith. And he'll get the 1st down yardage before they finally bring him down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here. So here we go, 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Will he score here? Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Kirk, you look for rust, you look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it from that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20. At the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Penn State offense is back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Aller. He's looking deep here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
The Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And now to try here for the extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Team is on on the field to boot this one away. Turner decides to field it. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Pitches to the back.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Eller. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Grab down the middle. And Smith. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion.
Easy.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. With sure hands. It's Singleton. And they get him down after the completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back. It's Aller. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
On third and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive.
Here we go.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.